Shaking, that's pretty awesome. I'm sure that everyone in here has a positive opinion of Bryson, so I would like to apologize in advance if your opinion of him changes when I'm through speaking. First, it is safe to say that we would not be here today without the parents of either the bride or the groom. So to Mr. and Mrs. Jacobson, I want to say thank you for raising such an intelligent, caring, thoughtful, and beautiful woman. And Mr. and Mrs. Appel, you did the best you could with Bryson. Speaking of Kristen, how gorgeous does she look tonight? I think we can all agree that Bryson definitely outkicked his coverage. Have you ever seen an extremely attractive girl walking in public and she's with an average man and you're like, how in the world did that happen? Well, the answer is eHarmony, in case you want to know. I've never given a speech before, so when I sat down to start writing this speech, I had no idea where to begin. The person I used to go to for advice is the same person who the speech is about. So I had to do what anyone else would do, and that's turn to Google and YouTube. Now let me tell you, I found a lot of great stuff, but then I remembered I was supposed to be looking up speeches. One of the things I found in my research is that you are not supposed to talk about ex-girlfriends. Lucky for us, it saves us about 3 seconds. Also with my research, it seems to be the tradition that the best man stand up here humiliating and embarrassing telling humiliating and embarrassing stories about the groom. However, I'm not going to go that route for 2 reasons. First, he's a good guy and doesn't deserve that. And second, he will be my best man, and when the time comes, hopefully you remember how easy I took it on him. I had the idea to go back through my text messages and find the first thing Bryson said to me about Kristen. After struggling to work my way through 2 years of text messages, I finally found what I was looking for. On February 14, 2016 at 7:04 p.m., I received a text message from Bryson that read, and I quote, "Holy beep! A former Ravens cheerleader just messaged me back. I have to play this cool." As time went on, I could tell that she made him extremely happy. On February 23rd, 2016, he told me that he was crazy about her, that she checked every box, and that she was even funnier than him. He followed that by telling me to get my speech ready. Kristen will tell you that she was worried to meet me because she wanted the best friend's approval. What she doesn't know is that she had my approval before I even met her. The way Bryson talked about her and how happy she made him was more than good enough for me. There was one moment in particular that sticks out that confirmed that they were definitely the perfect match. One of the first times that I was hanging out with her, she corrected my grammar, and that's something Bryson has been doing for years. So I was like, yep, this is the one. I have known Bryson for about 23 years. We happened to meet in 2nd grade playing basketball at the YMCA, but we really didn't become best friends until 7th grade. They often say that people in your life come into your life when you need them the most, and I truly believe that. When I was in 7th grade, I was going through some things in my personal life and struggling in school. My parents met with the teachers and felt the best things for me to do was to switch classes. Having to switch classes in the middle of the year is not the easiest thing to do when you're in 7th grade. But lucky for me, Bryson was in every single one of my new classes. We became best friends, hanging out all the time, staying at each other's houses. His family instantly became a second family to me. As time went on, we stayed best friends and became even closer. After first attending different colleges, we ended up as roommates at Towson University. We didn't live the crazy college lifestyle, but if I may, I would like to tell you a brief story about one night that shows exactly what kind of person Bryson is. I'm a little nervous. There was a bar across the street from our apartment, and one night they were having a special for Fat Tuesdays, which included an open bar. Before I go any further, I must say that I'm not a big drinker at all, if you can't tell by the water. Anyway, so Bryson and Brett headed over to the bar, but I had a night class, so I told them that I would meet up with them later. After my class ended, I hurried over to the bar, and one of the biggest mistakes that I've ever made in my life, I tried to play catch up with them. Sidebar, whatever you do, never tell a bartender to surprise you. After a few more drinks and trying to get the band to play Disturbed, I ended up making my way back to the apartment as they stayed at the bar. When they got back to the apartment, they found me in the bathroom floor. Now, most people would leave me there and just let me do whatever. But Bryson actually did not. He actually helped me to my feet and guided me to the couch, where he brought me a blanket, a Gatorade, and moved the trash can beside me. And he stayed up with me as late as he could to make sure I was okay. This just shows how much he cares about the ones that are close to him and will help them no matter what, and will always be there for it. That just proves it even more. Bryson is truly a great person and is the definition of a great friend. He has been there in the good times and the bad times, and no matter what, he has always been on my side. He's definitely one of a kind and would give you the shirt off of his back. Of course, that may be just to show off his tattoos, but who knows? My son Nathan actually refers to him as Uncle Bryson. Nathan wanted to be here tonight, but he couldn't because he has a baseball tournament. Bryson insisted that he go to his tournament, and if anyone knows how crazy the schedule of a baseball family is, it is the Appels. Earlier tonight, Nathan texted me and wanted Bryson to know that he hit a home run for him, and that was his wedding gift. Before he left for his tournament, he handed me a piece of paper and wanted me to read it on his behalf. It said, "Congratulations, Bryson and Kristen. Kristen, you will be walking out tonight married to a man who is respectful, awesome, funny, and just a great person in general. I wish y'all nothing but the best. And a word of advice to everyone from your pal Nate, have fun, but don't drink too much." With that said, Scotty and Denise, I want to thank you for always treating me like one of your own, and for raising my best friend. You did a heck of a job. To Mr. and Mrs. Jacobson, you are getting a wonderful, loving, respectful man as your new son-in-law. To Kristen, you are getting the best human being I know as your new husband. And finally, to Bryson, I'm not going to pick this part. I want to thank you for always being there for me, and just being you. I want to say how proud I am of the way you are with Noah. Most guys are scared to jump into a relationship when the woman has a child, but that didn't stop you. You dove in head first and have done nothing but love and care for him since the day you met him. Seeing you with him is truly something special. I could not be more proud of you and the man you have become, and I thank you again for being my best friend. So everyone, please stand if you're able and raise your glasses. I would like to say to Bryson and Kristen, I'm extremely happy for you and wish you nothing but good health, a lifetime of memories, and a love that lasts forever. May you live happily ever after. To Bryson and Kristen.